All right, hello everybody out there in YouTube land. All right, having some problem with my lighting here. Just want to make a quick set of videos here, really quick. So the room, the lounge is coming together. It's getting close to being done, but it's not quite done just yet. So you can see in the background, we got some curtains up, some curtains my esposa, my wife, has chosen. And actually this quilt that she knitted sometime in the past. So have some of her touches in this room. But what this video is about, and I'm going to do a series of small little chunks of videos of first impressions. So I think my first impressions video is going to be about the SVS in-wall 3000 subwoofers. Okay, so item number one, the first thing that happened that I wasn't prepared for and hadn't really thought about, because I wanted, since I got the Marantz Cinema 50, wanted to put 4 subs discreetly in the room. What I didn't know is when you buy the dual in-wall subs, you get 1 amp, and that 1 amp is then split between the 2 subwoofers. So that means it's a .1. Even though there are 2 subs, only 1 signal is being passed to the receiver. So the receiver looks for the additional sub and doesn't find it because there's only 1 LFE out, and that LFE is going into that 1 amplifier that's supplied with the dual sub. So I mean, it seems like a good price when you get the it's $29.99 for the 2 subs and the amp together in a 1 box kit. And the box comes, it looks pretty huge. Of course, not as big as the box my PB2000s came in, but it kind of threw me off a little bit when I was trying to do my Odyssey room correction. It kept failing to find the 4 subs. So I have 2 more subs in the back there. 2 in the back are SVS SVS Micro 3000, the 3000 micros. So that's the 3 and the 4, and the 1 and the 2 are the dual 3000s in walls. All right, so I had to trick the system, and so all I did was I got a male to female Y splitter. So and actually split the number 1 and 2 sub outs into a 1 female out on the Y on the Y splitter. So it's not truly discrete, but you know, I didn't want to buy another amp. I was thinking, just buy another amp and have separate. So when it's 800 watts on the amp from SVS, and then it's split between the 2 subs, so effectively 400 watts each. You can buy a second amp, of course, always, and keep full 800 watts on each discrete subwoofer, and of course have a .4 with a total of 4 subs, 4 amps in the room. So that was the first thing with that. You do have to kind of pay attention, of course, with polarity and all those things as well. So these are the first SVS subs I have, though I could actually use the app. And I'm no expert with it, so I'll just try to play around with it a little bit, make some changes here and there, just to see how they come out. I don't know if I really noticed much difference in this room, but nonetheless, that was the first thing with the in-wall subs. Just that fact that it's not, it is shared, that is sharing 1 amp. And so it's a .1, not a .2 between the 2 subs. So that was the first thing. What else? Overall, though, they're a nice solid size. They fit perfectly in between the studs on a 16-inch on center. It's exactly about 4 inches in depth. It fit perfectly in the wall. I had no problems with that. Maybe a little bit with where the chair rail was, where I wanted to put 1 in. But overall, I think they're great. My wife just this weekend, we bought some perfect color um, uh, paint to match the paint color that we chose for the room on the grills of the subwoofer and all the speakers in the room as well. And it looks pretty good, I think. It blends in really well with the color. At one point, I didn't even see the subs at all, which is great. So anyway, not really a lot. I mean, SVS works like SVS should work. It always sounds good. You get a great product for a really good price, and um, I haven't really had a lot of time in this room yet to say that it's as punchy as I'd want it to be or not. But I haven't really, because when I'm in the room, mostly uh, we're painting or we're trying to put something together. So it's like work and listen, not really dedicated listening. But hey, overall, if you're interested in an in-wall sub solution that won't break the bank, because I looked at the JBL in-walls, they're a bit more pricey. Not so much for the subs, but for the amps that go with the sub. The amps are a lot more money. So for the 3,000 I spent for a dual pair of um, in-wall 3000s, I couldn't even get one with one sub for JBL. So it's just a matter of what you can afford, what you're willing to spend money for, or what you really want in your room. If you really want that, then by all means. But I'm really happy with these. They look great. They sound great. These are my first sealed subs, so I'm really still trying to get used to that idea of what sealed subs sound like. Um, but first impressions is, if you like SVS, you'll love these. Pretty much that's it. Just the only the thing, if you want two discrete subs, then you will have to buy another amp. That's the caveat. Otherwise, great. I guess that's all I really have to say about the M1 subs. I'll do some subsequent videos about the Sony Master Series television, the Marantz Cinema 50. Uh, let's see. I still use my Emotiva 5 channel, and it continues to work well. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. I will do a total room video at some point when we really, maybe we need another more coat of paint on the ceiling because it just never quite covers the way you want it to. Um, but yeah, I'm really happy with what we're doing here, and my wife's involved with it, which is a big plus on top of everything because now it's just not about me; it's about what we can do together. And I'm really happy about that. That's probably the best thing about it, that you can have a hobby that you have your spouse share with you, and you guys can come together and agree on some things, disagree on some others, but nonetheless. So anyway, close this out. Maybe I'll do a quick turnaround on the video just to give you a sneak peek of what that looks like. I'll do that right now. So boom. It's barely visible, of course, with the paint and the scheme that we have here. But you can see that's that front, and I think it overall looks really, really good. But yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Please stay tuned for the next one. I'll talk about the Cinema 50, and we'll talk about this Master Series Sony that I just had to have, and maybe some of the things between the systems. But nonetheless, stay tuned for that next time. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.